Selena Gomez's birthday celebrations have hit an unexpected snag because Benny Blanco still refuses to fly. Since Selena has been in the UK filming her TV series, she hasn't been able to return to Los Angeles. Instead, Benny reportedly made the long journey another way, traveling to New York before boarding a ship across the Atlantic just so he could celebrate her birthday with her. That's definitely not the typical birthday trip. Meanwhile, Ariana Grande is continuing to make headlines with her relationship. She and Ricky were recently spotted together in New York City, where photographers captured the couple showing plenty of affection during another public outing. Their latest appearance has fans talking once again. We'll also look at comments from Diddy'S twin daughters, who have publicly addressed criticism surrounding their family and shared their perspective on their father, despite the serious allegations and legal issues that have received widespread attention. There's a lot to cover, so let's jump right in. We'll start with Selena's birthday surprise before getting into Ariana's latest outing and the reaction to Diddy'S daughter's recent comments. Imagine having the freedom to celebrate your birthday anywhere in the world, but your plans still have to work around travel challenges. That's the situation fans are talking about with Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco. Selena has reportedly been staying in the UK while filming Only Murders in the Building, so instead of meeting back up in Los Angeles, Benny chose to make the trip to her in a very unusual way. Rather than taking a flight, Benny reportedly decided to cross the Atlantic by ship because he's previously spoken about his fear of flying. That's a much longer journey, but it shows the lengths he's willing to go to so they can celebrate Selena's birthday together. I can actually understand where he's coming from. Flying makes a lot of people nervous, even if they travel often. At the same time, spending days crossing the ocean sounds like a huge commitment too. It's definitely not the route most people would choose, which is probably why so many fans have been fascinated by the story. Just imagine the timing involved. A trip like that can take days, so every part of the schedule has to line up perfectly. It's certainly a memorable way to travel, and it's sparked plenty of conversation about whether people would rather face a fear of flying or spend an extended time at sea. Either way, Benny's journey has become almost as talked about as Selena's birthday itself. The producer shared a playful TikTok with fans on July 16th that read, "POV, you're traveling across the Atlantic in the Titanic to see your wife." The post quickly grabbed attention because it highlighted just how far Benny is willing to go to avoid flying while still making it to Selena's birthday. It's definitely an unconventional travel plan, and people had plenty to say about it. One of the biggest questions online was simple: why does a long ocean voyage seem less intimidating than a flight? Everyone has different fears, so while flying may be stressful for some people, others would find spending days at sea even more nerve-wracking. The comments reflected that debate. One person wrote, "How is this less scary than flying?" Another added, "I hate both. I'd rather be scared for 2 hours than 10 business days." You've seen the Titanic, right? I'd fly any day. By the time you get there, she'll be back home. Others saw the trip as a thoughtful gesture. One commenter wrote, "One man ignored his wife and had her crying on her birthday. The other spent days on a ship because he's afraid of flying just to celebrate his girlfriend's birthday." Selena won in the end. Although the commenter referred to Selena as his girlfriend, Benny and Selena are married. Another popular comment summed up the romantic side of the story by saying, "Definition of if he wanted to, he would always find a way." Interestingly, this isn't even the first time Benny has reportedly traveled to Europe by sea instead of taking a flight, making it clear this isn't just a one-time decision, but a travel preference he's stuck with. Benny has spoken openly about his fear of flying before, explaining that traveling to Europe often means driving to New York and then spending more than a week crossing the Atlantic by ship.
I'm not scared of anything except flying.
Dude, we hate airplanes.
No, you don't understand. I take a boat when I go to Europe for 7.5 days.
It's definitely an unusual routine, especially since most people would choose the much quicker flight. Still, everyone handles travel anxiety differently, and Benny seems committed to doing whatever works for him. But that's not the only celebrity story getting people talking. Ariana Grande and Ricky were recently spotted out together in New York City, and their latest public appearance has everyone buzzing. The two looked comfortable together, and photographers captured several affectionate moments as they walked around the city with Ariana's dog. One detail that had fans laughing was the dog's expression, with many joking that it looked completely uninterested in all the attention. Fans were quick to compare this relationship to Ariana's previous ones. One person commented, "I've never seen Ariana this casual and relaxed." Others felt the relationship appears more low-key, with Ricky seemingly enjoying everyday activities like walking through the city instead of constantly being surrounded by major celebrity events. Whether that's the full picture or not, it's a dynamic that many fans have noticed. Of course, the internet had plenty of jokes too. One person wrote, "She stayed single for 4 seconds."
I have a message for Miss Ariana herself, which is, babe, you can actually be single for more than 1 second. More than 1 second. It's not that bad.
Another joked that Ricky might bring back a different era of Ariana, while others couldn't resist sharing memes about her past relationships. As always, social media had no shortage of opinions. What's especially interesting is that reports from outlets like People have described Ariana and Ricky as taking things slowly. At the same time, their recent public outings have led some fans to wonder whether the relationship is becoming more serious than those reports initially suggested. With all the attention their recent outings have received, some fans are already wondering where this relationship could be headed. Still, for now, that's all just speculation. Reports about Ariana and Ricky continue to describe the relationship as developing naturally rather than moving at lightning speed. As mentioned earlier, a source told People that Ariana and Ricky are taking it very slow. The report also said Ariana had always considered Ricky a close friend before their relationship became romantic. According to the source, the two share a similar sense of humor, aren't rushing into anything serious, and have built their relationship on a strong foundation of trust. The source added that Ricky has been a longtime confidant who brings positive energy into Ariana's life and always knows how to make her laugh. Even with those reports, the internet has been flooded with rumors and fan theories.
Ariana Grande allegedly wants to get pregnant with her ex-boyfriend Ricky Alvarez and also allegedly slept with her best friend's husband the night before their wedding. One of the latest blind items claims that Ariana already wants to have a baby with Ricky, even though they've only recently rekindled things. Now, remember, this is coming from a blind item, not confirmed reporting, but still, I think it's interesting because of what it could say about where she is emotionally.
As with many high-profile relationships, social media has been quick to speculate about what could happen next, although there's been no public confirmation of many of the claims circulating online. That's a good reminder to separate verified updates from online rumors. Fans have also been sharing plenty of reactions to Ricky himself. One person wrote, "This woman genuinely doesn't give an F, and I love that for her." Another joked, "I don't know who needs to hear this, but this is not your sign to get back with your ex from 2016. Others commented that Ricky had always been one of Ariana's favorite matches, with one fan writing, "Ricky was always her hottest ex, in my opinion. I'm so happy for them." Then another report added even more to the conversation. According to an unnamed insider, Ethan Slater reportedly learned about Ariana reconnecting with Ricky through mutual friends rather than directly from Ariana. As with any anonymous source report, that claim hasn't been independently confirmed, but it has certainly added another layer to the ongoing discussion surrounding Ariana's personal life. According to the report, Ariana didn't personally tell Ethan about her relationship with Ricky. Instead, an unnamed source claimed that mutual friends were the ones who let him know. If that's accurate, it couldn't have been an easy way to hear the news, especially since reports of Ariana and Ethan's breakup had only surfaced a little over a month earlier. The timeline has naturally led to plenty of online discussion. Some fans have wondered whether reconnecting with Ricky happened quickly after the breakup, while others believe it's simply a case of two people finding their way back to each other. As always, there's a lot of speculation, but very little that's been publicly confirmed. Another unnamed source pushed back on the rebound theory, saying Ariana and Ricky have a long history together and that their connection developed naturally rather than as an impulsive decision. The source described their relationship as something built on familiarity and trust instead of being a reaction to recent events. Of course, not everyone online is convinced. Some fans have pointed out that Ariana and Ricky's past relationship ended years ago and have questioned whether the reports tell the full story. At the end of the day, though, much of the conversation is based on anonymous sources and fan opinions, so it's difficult to know exactly what happened behind the scenes. But that's not the only headline making waves. Next, we're looking at comments from Diddy's twin daughters, who have publicly shared their perspective on their father despite the serious legal issues and public controversy surrounding him. Attention has also turned to Diddy's 19-year-old twin daughters, Jessie and Delilah, after they publicly spoke about their father in an interview with Entertainment Tonight. During the conversation, they described him as an amazing father and said they remain in regular contact with him despite his ongoing legal situation.
How is your relationship with your dad today?
It's great.
Is it good?
Yes, it's great. We definitely are very close, and he gives the best advice. He's very, very knowledgeable in that aspect. We ask him all the time, we need help on this, we need help on that. Also, something that he has always consistently said to us, success won't be handed to you. Don't expect you to go like this and success will come. You have to put in the work, you have to put in the time. That advice has really, really shaped us today because we've put in so much work. He's really, really, really been helpful.
They also shared that they believe he's focused on becoming a better person for his family. That part of the interview stood out to many viewers, with some questioning how those comments fit alongside everything that's happened publicly. As expected, the interview quickly sparked a wide range of reactions online. Many people pointed out that it's not unusual for family members to have a very different personal perspective than the general public. Others felt the interview didn't address the seriousness of the legal issues surrounding Diddy, while supporters argued that his daughters were simply speaking from their own experiences as his children. It's a complicated situation, and opinions remain deeply divided. The conversation also shifted to Jessie and Delilah's growing public profile and their business ventures. Some social media users questioned whether they'll be able to build their own brand separate from their family name, while others argued they'll inevitably face extra scrutiny because of who their father is. One commenter wrote, "They're so out of touch with reality." Others expressed skepticism about whether the public would support their projects, while some felt they should be given the opportunity to establish their own identities over time. As with much of this story, reactions online have been sharply split. The interview continued to generate strong reactions across social media. Some viewers questioned whether Jessie and Delilah fully understand why so many people have responded negatively to their comments, while others argued that it's difficult for anyone to separate their personal relationship with a parent from the public controversies surrounding them. One person commented, "They need a PR person. They should not be held accountable for their father's actions, but this was not a smart interview." Another wrote, "Yes, he's a wonderful daddy showing you just how men should treat women." Comments like these reflected the frustration many people expressed after watching the interview, particularly given the seriousness of the allegations and legal case that have been widely reported. At the same time, others emphasized that the daughters themselves are not responsible for their father's legal issues and should be judged by their own words and actions rather than automatically being blamed for his conduct. That perspective also gained support, making the discussion far more divided than one-sided. Despite the backlash, Jessie and Delilah said they aren't afraid of stepping further into the spotlight. During the interview, they also promoted the debut of their 777 collection, marking the launch of their fashion brand as they begin building their own public careers.
Fail to understand that we are also individuals.
But there are going to be people out there that are going to watch this and they're going to say, why are they doing this now?
Like I've said, we wanted to have a clothing line for many, many, many years. Now is the time because we're becoming adults. We're actually have the time. We're 19 years old.
Yes.
We're not in high school anymore.
Sure.
We're becoming young women.
The twins also shared that Diddy has been supportive of their career goals and said they often go to him for advice. They added that they're interested in pursuing modeling, following in the footsteps of their late mother, Kim Porter, who had a successful career in the fashion industry. They also pushed back on the idea that they're nepo babies, saying they want to build their careers through hard work and don't expect opportunities to be handed to them because of their family name. That claim has sparked a lot of debate online. While some people believe they'll inevitably benefit from the visibility that comes with being part of a well-known family, others argue they'll also face greater public scrutiny and criticism because of it. As with much of this story, opinions remain divided. Some viewers support the twins' efforts to establish careers of their own, while others feel their public comments about their father have made it more difficult for people to separate their individual careers from the broader controversy surrounding their family. Thanks for watching. Out of today's stories, which one surprised you the most? Was it Benny Blanco's unusual trip across the Atlantic, Ariana Grande's latest public outing, or the discussion surrounding Diddy's daughters? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I always enjoy reading what you have to say. Benny's travel story is definitely one that stands out. Most people would probably choose a flight, so seeing someone take such a different route because of a fear of flying has certainly gotten people talking. It just goes to show that everyone handles their fears in their own way. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest celebrity news and updates. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.